I think we've got about 60 minutes to get out of this cave before I think Ben dies.
I think that's the gist of this, like, needlessly complicated letter that he sent us.
Let's go. Okay. Locked. Oh, this is locked. Also locked.
Haha, but if I turn this...
Turning, is it doing anything?
It's just a turning thing. Okay. Is this a thing?
Is it? Oh, no, it's just a coffee machine.
All right, so we know that if there's an H, then it's also a Q.
Ooh, shoe, rhymes with clue.
That could also be 4.
This could have something to do with all the other stuff that we have happening.
Do you know another word for a net, but it's J?
No, I'm just gonna put it with the other hints.
Look at the dials on the oven here. These could mean anything.
Ooh, I found these owls. Are these a thing?
Oh my God! Can you figure out the code or password or cipher for the dials?
We've done it.
It's locked as well.
I'll get the owl.
Yeah, this is an owl box. You gotta get these owls on this box. It'll pop open like a clam.
I'm happy with that.
Deep beneath Paris, in the dusty, dark depths of the catacombs, a mystery is waiting to be solved. Avec cette boîte, mon ami? Well, wrap your hands around my disc. And let's find out, you clue-hungry puzzle junkie. Will we ever get to the murky bottom of this? Either way, we've already f***ed the components beyond use, so it's straight into the recycling now.
Hello there, we are a couple of Gamelords and today we're drinking the Forager's Martini.
Ooh, okay.
Yum. Hoo-ha!
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Hello, gin. Are you familiar with gin?
I made my own gin.
Yeah.
Which is 64% proof.
Is it?
Lemon, citrus, lumi lime, tarragon and f***ing nutmeg.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh yeah, get a bit on your leg.
Is it nutmeg? Give me a sec.
Are you finding out what's in the gin? Yeah, make a little ad for your gin.
My gin, not available anywhere. Lemon peel, tarragon, lumi lime and sumac.
Oh my God, bit of sumac. For all you sumac heads out there.
Mate, tarragon in there too. Tarragon makes everything better.
Oh, it's true.
Full stop.
True.
Move on. End the review.
Get
Go
over
make
it.
something out of tarragon immediately.
And cut.
But do we like it?
It's just gin.
When you've done, you're like Meghan Markle. What is it?
Mrs. Marple. Meghan Marple. When you're done, you are to be as Meghan Marple.
When you're done Agatha Christieing about,
Boop, boop, boop.
this is what you're having when you're telling the lords, oh yes, I do think you'll find that you're guilty.
And then you're left with another mystery of like, how did I get here? Where am I?
Space and time is shredding right now.
It is, yeah, I can literally feel my body leaving my body. Hit
Egg.
him. Oops, sorry. Keep that.
Exit the Catacombs of Horror. The escape room in a box for 1 to 4 players. Play for 2 to 4 hours. Doesn't get easier than just doing puzzles. The puzzles are hard, but.
The puzzles are hard, but. Excuse me.
I hate when people say but instead of though.
No, I also hate it.
Yeah, good.
But I love that you hate it and still did it. Respect. Thought this game was pretty good. What did you think, Maz? Would you recommend it?
I would. If you are the kind of person who loves an escape room and fancies yourself a bit of a clever pants, these are great. I mean, if you've got the money to spare on an escape room with a group, you've got the money to spare on a box full of puzzles.
One hundo.
If the cryptic crossword isn't getting you to climax, perhaps you need a bit of this in your life.
This will finish you off. We can't share too much because there will be spoilers.
It's a spoil. The second you open the box, all you can smell is dust and spoilers.
Spoilers and dust.
Don't look at the things.
Yep.
You'll only ruin it for yourself.
You're going to f it up. So I think that, yeah, you see a good array of components. You're like, okay, there's a lot of shit going on here.
You get excited. You're like, ooh.
You do get excited. We got excited. Did we get excited?
Yeah, it's like, ooh, look at these things I can't look at. Ooh.
It's always nice to not be able to look at things.
Everybody loves a reveal.
Everyone.
The drag community, just put wigs under wigs. This game is wigs under wigs under wigs.
One big quick change after another.
It is. The magicians, take notes.
Get yourself a copy. Are you working on your magic?
It's also Cluedo. It's very much like Cluedo.
It's nothing like Cluedo. Again, not at all like Cluedo. If you like Cluedo, don't bother. Don't relate that information. It's irrelevant. All right.
So you get in there. There's some clearly marked secret things, as we've discussed. There's the decoders, which you're going to need to decode, and there's a candle. So you got some prop action. And you're like, oh,
Yep.
and that's about it. You're ready to go.
All set. Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at the waviness that
Doesn't
you've
that
got.
look
So fluid.
I used to do a thing in high school. You know how everyone had like a party trick? Some people, it was drinking a whole bottle of Midori. I had this.
Oh, but look at it though.
Yeah. And now I've just realized I can do it with this
It's translatable. Love this. This is just an evening of revelations. Just the amount that we're uncovering. The mysteries don't stop within the box.
too. Agatha Christie!
Making Marple!
What did we like? We should start by saying it says on the box, expert, 2 to 4 hours. Hour clocked time, Nate?
It was 2 hours.
2 hours.
I know that the internet is rife with modesty, but you will not find that here. We're not called Gamelords for no reason.
We're lords of the game.
Lords of the game.
You're like Michael Flatley for the board game world.
Finally.
To be sure, we nailed this in 2 hours, which is bloody great. Literally as quickly as you could.
This is more a review of us.
If you're playing at home, that's the time to beat. What is it? We'll put it on screen. There it is. 2 hours, 10 minutes. There you
All
go.
right, we oversold ourselves by 10 minutes, but
You achieved 8 stars. How many stars?
I love that. That really.
We'll talk about this app later. Fucking hell. Wow.
Have we actually talked about anything we like?
Not yet.
Okay. So, there's a diverse array of components. I enjoyed that.
Straight out the gate, every time you solve a puzzle, the next one's completely different. It's working different parts of your mind.
You actually find, I think, it'll get easier as you go on just because you're getting in the zone.
And we did. We got better as we played harder into the game because we were stimulated.
Yeah. And as a result, it's immensely satisfying. There were a lot of moments where we were like, what about this? It was really...
The teamwork was awesome.
Encouraged us to do teamwork.
Yeah, that was really satisfying as well.
I don't think I would ever recommend to do this alone.
You would just cheat.
Yeah, you would.
You would just cheat and lie.
Where are you at? If you're buying Exit the Game, The Catacombs of Horror, and being like, you know what?
I'm going to do this on my own.
It's Saturday. Get the out. Go find some friends.
Yeah. It says 1 to 4, but it really should say 2 to 4.
Yeah, 2 to 2.
No more than 2.
Yeah.
2 is a good number. Kind of like Super Mario Brothers on the Wii. Super Mario Wii U or New Super Wii U Brothers U.
Yeah.
Whatever that one is.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Where every additional player makes the game harder because it's just chaos.
Yeah.
I think that's what you would find with 4 people. It's just like people just throwing props everywhere and going, what if it's this? And I hate thinking about that.
Yeah.
But another thing I love about the game,
Tell.
the 3-step clue system they've got for every single puzzle. Because sometimes it's like, what do they want from us? There's no hand holding.
Yeah.
At all.
They really do just fucking throw you in
Like,
there.
here's a puzzle.
Get it.
Connect the dots, mate.
Is there much else?
How about the story? Do you recall it?
It serves as an adequate backdrop.
Yeah. Bloke goes missing, go find him.
Yeah.
It is in 2 parts, so you can pause at the halfway point. Don't understand why you would.
Yeah.
Unless you really needed to get an Uber into town to get lit with your mates
Come back and finish it after that.
that you don't have because you bought it and you're playing it by yourself.
Who is breaking... Hang on, I've got to stop the Catacombs of Horror. I've got to get down to the Exeter. Who's doing that? Stop it!
Who's going to the Exeter?
Who's going to the Exeter?
I mean, if you want a Cooper's Pale Ale and a...
Do you know I ruined New Year's Eve for the Exeter? And this is a tangent. I ruined New Year's Eve for the Exeter. It was New Year's Eve 2007, and they had a drum kit set up.
Oh, no.
So I got on the drums like, and the security came up and were like, get off, and they grabbed me. And then the security guard was like, you just played over the New Year's countdown. You played drum, you ruined countdown for the entire bar of the Exeter. Anyway, that's what we liked.
We liked the fact that you ruined everybody's New Year's that one time. But guess what? New Year's is already ruined if you're going to do something for New Year's because you can never meet your expectations. That's what I've learned. It's 36 years revolving this sun.
You've definitely been revolving the sun.
So much.
So much revolving on this end of the screen.
So what don't we like about it? I love how f***ing serious and like we understand format despite having 88 tequilas and whatever the f*** this is, which you've destroyed.
I just wanted to get through it.
You didn't like it?
No, in a good way. I just had to get through it. You look, did I get through the f***ing Gloomhaven drink? No, I did not. No. Nobody got through that. It was horse shit.
So I'll ask you again. So, Agatha Christie never f***ing got thwarted by an orange peel.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely not. What do we hate?
Well, given the fact that this is a game heavily about puzzles, there are times when you're sort of sitting in like I feel kind of uncertain. It's sometimes not 100% clear, particularly near the end as things get more difficult.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I understand it. I get what you're asking me to do.
Yeah.
Maybe the way you've worded it, I'm like, am I exact? Is this actually it?
That lack of clarity makes the puzzle go either way.
I could just get it wrong on a technicality.
That would just bum you out after going through the whole process.
We didn't get bummed out.
We didn't.
I don't know if you saw, about 2 hours and 10 minutes.
There were a few clues that made you look outside of the game.
Yeah, you didn't like this, but I enjoyed it.
Okay, I didn't like
meta.
it. Yeah, I didn't like meta things. That's a good way to put it. It reminded me of PlayStation 1's Metal Gear Solid, where Psycho Mantis. You're fighting Psycho Mantis, and if you're playing long enough and you're staying alive but you're not beating him, you get a phone call that literally says, Colonel, have you thought about f***ing taking the controller out and putting it in the other hole? And it's like, what are you on about? This is breaking the fourth wall. This game does it too, thinking it's very clever, hiding clues.
Yeah.
Outside of the game and the story, I didn't like that.
I didn't mind it, but they did not need to do it.
Well, there you go.
So there you go. I found the flavor text very stock standard.
Okay.
Things like the notes, the letters, the things hidden around the place. Maybe I'm being a bit of a finicky f***er.
Well, personally, I feel like it was totally fine. I know what you're saying. Like, you're used to a little bit more played up, a little bit more immersive.
Yeah.
For me, this was just fine. It was enough.
Yeah.
The companion app, this is a redundant app for this game. All it gives you is a timer, and then the music, the ambient music is just hot rubbish.
Oh.
It's 60 megs of hot garbage.
It's one of those apps that does feel a little bit finicky. It's a little bit flimsy.
Like, we could have timed it ourselves. We could have put on Mansions of Madness's app to have better ambience.
Yeah.
And we didn't look at the tutorial, because what's to learn about do the puzzles tells you to do.
Yeah.
What does that tutorial say when you open it? It's like, hello, open the box and start doing the puzzles.
Do you see puzzles?
Enjoy.
Give them a crack.
Is that what it says?
It says, is there a puzzle? Try doing it. See how that works out for
me. If there's more than 2 sentences of how to.
Open box, do puzzles.
Open box, do puzzles.
Don't bother downloading the app, especially if you live in Australia.
Handy if you don't have a timer on your phone.
I don't know what is going on with you if you don't have a timer.
Just say, okay, Google, or hey Siri, or hey Alexa, start a timer.
You need to unlock your iPhone first.
And then your phone will say, you need to unlock your iPhone first. To which you say, what is the point of you? Finally, the final thing I don't like.
I think this is the biggest one. I think it was, if what you're about to drop.
Oh my God. It's such a bloody shame. Because once you've played it, you have to fucking put it in the bin. And it sucks because there's only like 2 puzzles in here that make that the case. They really do not want you to secondhand clothes this to your mates.
Yeah.
They want you to fucking buy it and put it in the bin. You fucking the planet, Cosmos.
Yeah.
For someone called Cosmos, you have no regard for it. Just so much cardboard, just one use only. Get out of here. And for the fucking sake of what?
Couple of things we cut out that we can't mention.
That's it.
And then I guess we pulled apart that thing that we can't mention. Remember we pulled apart the thing and put it underneath itself?
Yeah, but you could put that back together.
You could put that back together.
So there's 2 things that make this a non-recyclable game.
Yeah.
That's unsustainable on so many levels.
It's also a bummer because there are so many people that I would happily pass this on to.
Yeah.
They would never buy it. Like, it would be a new experience for them. And then they might go out and buy another fucking exit game.
I played Unlock, different company, same exact premise. And it was so much fun. I played it with my partner and then we passed it on.
Yeah.
And it made me go, love that. So if I did see another Unlock game, I would buy it.
Oddly enough, if the game was hot garbage,
Oh, it's so good though.
it wouldn't be as big a gripe.
Yeah.
But it pisses me off that you
Yeah.
can't pass it on. If I could hand this fucking box to someone and say, spend an evening with it, they would be into exit the game.
And then
but I fucking can't now. So that's what we didn't like. Moving
In summary,
In
I had
summary.
a great time, but I'm not going to rush back into another one, is what I've written. I had a great time with this.
Yeah.
It's very fun. And if you don't care, like if you've got the money to burn, if you've got $30 to just put in the bin to have this experience with a friend or more, yes, you're going to love it. It's wonderfully, like, cognitively challenging.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it to death.
I enjoy escape rooms. I love cognitive puzzles. This really ticks all the boxes. It's entertaining. It's really a fun evening.
Problem is, that's it.
Like, the feeling of grabbing this box with a bunch of stuff in it and just chucking it into the fucking bin, the trash.
Yeah.
Because that's where it's going. I can't do anything with this
You can't
now.
do anything with that now. If you're just like just cashed up who has no regard for the planet and wastage at all, get it.
Yeah.